Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've trekked my way all the way out to Varsity Lakes. I'm pretending like that's a long way away. It was actually only a short 5-minute drive, but it is now 9 days out from the Gold Coast Marathon, and I'm going to do my final session to see if we're ready to run that sub 2:45 elusive time barrier that I've been striving to get for the last, feels like 2 years. But we made our way down to a AFL field, which on maps looked like was going to be a nice path going around. But a closer inspection, once we made it here, there's actually mud on the path, which complicates things. Oh, and also I've got my lovely fiance here. Got my lovely fiance here who's going to be on the bike trying to get as much footage as she can, although no pressure. And yeah, so she's going to be following me around for the session this morning on the bike. So this is the wheels right there. Hopefully it's fast enough to keep up. On the warm-up, we ran along the water to get here. And, you know, I originally was thinking of doing the session there, but I thought it might be a little bit sketchy with dog walkers and runners and walkers alike. But we're just going to have to do it now because we can't do it on the path here. So we're just going to have to roll with it. It's going to have to go full rogue and then see what we can make of this session. But the session is this morning. We're going to be doing 7K at marathon pace, or goal marathon pace, which is 3:54 pace per kilometer, give or take a few seconds. And then we're going to have a short rest and get into 5 by a minute on, minute off. Minute ons, that is going to be at a hard effort. And then the offs are just going to be at a bit of a float. So a good 10-minute burner to finish the session. But I've already done a 4-kilometer warm-up to get to this field and then be let down. But yeah, so we're going to make our way back to the water where it's nice and pretty. And then we're going to get the session rolling. But it's looking like a pretty nice morning this morning here on the Gold Coast. But yeah, let's get into the session. All right, so I warmed up in the Neo Vista 2s. I reckon I've put probably about 200 Ks in these. And this is my second pair. The first pair I put another 200 Ks in. So to say I like these would be an understatement. But getting changed out of these, getting into the race shoes. Okay, so of course you gotta do your last workout before the marathon in the shoe that you plan to wear for the marathon. So this is exactly what I'm doing. Got the Adios Pro 4s on this morning. And yeah, as you can see, they're pretty beat up. I've actually got a lovely hole in them, which I'll show you once I get it on. It's really easy to see with the black sock. Nah, I'll wear these, I reckon. I also have, the reason Michaela asked that is I also have a pair of the Evo ones, the Pro Evos, which I haven't actually even put on my feet yet. So if it's good weather, you may see me in those, but nothing new on race day is kind of what I tell people, so I should probably listen to myself. Here's that lovely hole. Only 200 Ks in this, which is a little bit upsetting, right? Ready? Nice. All right, do you think I'm ready for this workout? There's only one answer.
I don't think that you're ever ready.
We'll take that.
Just get it done.
We'll just get it done. That's right. All right, made it to the spot. We're gonna try and work our way around the water there. Don't know how far it goes, but I've got 7K to get, so see how we go. 354s, spring chicken right now. Let's kick it off. Shoot it out 28 minutes. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Let it ride, let it ride. Started a little bit hot. Now this shouldn't be too hard. So it's actually a great spot.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Sitting on about 3:45 right now. Probably slow down a bit, but feeling good.
From the words that I've written, fuck your permission. How else could I achieve this position? Somehow they've always got opinions, but I never do listen. So fuck what you heard. And you can call me what you want, but I'm a man of my word. Don't you forget it now. Keep it rolling. Yeah, fresh on the scene with $1 and a dream. Shaking hands with people only faking how they seem now. We ain't slowing. Nuh-uh, I've been around.
How you feeling?
Feeling comfortable. Had a quick stop though. Traffic light? No. Crossing the road.
Oh, I can't change gears, so it's so hard going up the hills.
I said we cruising now. And when we ride around the city, girl, we cruising now. And when we hit the PCH, you know we cruising now. Yeah, so drop the windows down, girl, we cruising now.
I'm getting through the obstacles, cruising like time, but the mission ain't impossible.
I don't think that was as cinematic as you would have liked.
I got options, so it make you optional. You gotta use imagination. Rappers playing tough, it's just too much fabrication. Precision when I shoot, I don't do assassinations. Dodging all the shots, what you do inside the matrix. Yeah.
Fresh on the scene with $1 and a dream. Shaking hands with people only faking how they seem now. We ain't slowing. Nuh-uh, I've been around.
We've got a mile to go. Easy. Just have to do this for 2 hours 45 minutes next Sunday. How hard can that be? Michaela is locked in on the bike right now. Can't even talk to me. She's like, focused. Don't drop the camera, don't crash the bike. Don't run into Dave.
Get the right angles.
Get the right angles.
I think
She's doing great.
I'm not crashing the bike.
She's doing great.
I'm tired just from riding the bike this long.
Yeah. So about 150 meters. Okay, that was good. I'm actually not sure what the average was for the 7K. It was so all over the place. Like, I was running 3:40, 4 minutes, just a few roads to cross. Not the most ideal place to run for a session, but yeah, the effort was good. Oh, okay. Let me just pause that actually before that keeps going. So I had a 2-minute jog.
Wait, I gotta turn this corner.
No, yeah, 2-minute jog after the 7K. It's been a little bit longer. I just paused it then because it was starting to count down. So now I'm just going to go into minute on, minute off times 5. So 10 minutes of work. And then Michaela's got to leave to go to work, and I'm going to ride the push back home. Have fun. After a very long rest, let's get into the first 1-minute effort. All right. That was hard running over the bridges.
It's hard going around that corner.
Yeah,
I
the corners are so hard.
nearly went into the bush.
Sit down. Bit of an unexpected hill there. Caught me by surprise. I think that rep was like 340 and I was all out. 2 more reps. Almost done. Whew. Here we go. Let's go. Bit of wind. There is meant to be 1 more minute of jog. I've just realised. But that's okay. That's alright. 1 more minute jog. Let's make our way back to the car. Michaela has work very shortly. So I think I'm gonna ride the bike home. It's only about 4k away from here. The star of the show. Hey.
Might want to put air in the tyres.
Yeah?
I smell a bit shit.
Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. So for the workout, 39 minutes, 41 seconds, 9.68k and 4:06 pace average. I'll put the Strava stats here. I'm not sure what the actual paces and stuff were, but overall pretty happy with how that felt good. What I might do is I'm gonna ride the bike home, I'm gonna take the camera and we'll have a little chat on the way home. Won't that be beautiful? So I'll see you guys in a second on the bike.
What do you reckon of this? Oh, these tires are very flat. So first thing I'm gonna do is go to a servo, get these bad boys pumped up. So the Gold Coast Marathon is officially 9 days away, which is kind of crazy. I've had a bit of a makeshift prep. I've just kind of tried to string together as many Ks as I could before the race. Since Ballarat, you know, it's been coming back from injury. My knee has been a bit shitty. It came good pretty much just in time for me to string together a couple of 130k weeks and then ultimately a 40k long run, which I did last Sunday. Really happy with that. I did pull up really sore from it. And I have a couple of theories why. So I ran 38Ks with marathon paced efforts and half marathon paced efforts the week before, and I didn't pull up anywhere near as sore as I did when I just kind of jogged the 40K last Sunday. And I have a couple of theories as to why that is. Just gotta make it across the road before I get hit by a car. So, firstly, for the 38K run, I wore the Adios Pro 4s, which is obviously a carbon-plated race shoe. Those carbon-plated shoes, they help you a hell of a lot, not only in performance, but they also just help with your running economy, and you have to work less hard than you would if you were in, say, a max cushion shoe. So my theory is, because I ran the 40K long run in the Neo Vista, I was working a little bit harder than I would if I was wearing the Adios Pro 4s. And that's why I pulled up a little bit more sore. Actually a fair bit, probably twice as sore, to be honest. But if you guys have any other theories, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear, but that's pretty much my theory. And getting back to the knee, so the knee has been pretty good. It came good enough for me to string together a few good weeks. The only kind of hiccup that I've had is at the start of the week, I was doing a Copenhagen plank. If you guys know what that is, it's basically like you're doing a side plank on a bench with your heels on the bench, or your ankles. Yeah, and I guess my knee just wasn't quite ready for that much pressure to be pushed on the inside of it. And it just seemed to kind of tweak my meniscus, which is what I hurt shadow boxing before Ballarat Marathon. That was at the start of this week. And then it kind of went away after a couple of days. And then Wednesday, I tried to do a side plank. And because my knee had basically recovered and I had forgotten about it, I didn't really think about it. I did this side plank and then it just kind of tweaked it again. So safe to say that I'm definitely going to stay away from those 2 exercises before next Sunday now. And I think I just kind of need to try to, now that I've done this session, I just need to try to wrap myself up in cotton wool, which I was absolutely terrible at last prep and hurt my knee the night before. So I'm pretty much just gonna wrap myself up in cotton wool and then just give it hell come Sunday. So Sunday, we're going for 2:45 again. If I can get into this race completely healthy, no hiccups, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to get this. I'm gonna go in confident and I'm just gonna go for it. But I'm gonna be vlogging the whole weekend. Michaela's gonna be racing the half marathon on the Saturday. I have another friend, Jake, who's racing. So yeah, lots of people to support. It's gonna be good. I've never actually been a supporter at the Gold Coast Marathon. I've either been racing the marathon or been doing both. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a great vlog. I cannot wait, honestly. Yeah, these tires are dead flat. No wonder Michaela's legs are so sore by the end of that session. She was, yeah, she was saying how sore her legs were and she was struggling to kind of keep up. And it wasn't even that I was going that fast. Oh, gotta hold on. Oh, it wasn't even that I was going that fast. But, oh, I'm feeling every one of these bumps. But yeah, it was definitely because the tires are like gone, almost dead flat. Just pulling into a servo now. I'm gonna try to find some air. Where do they keep air in this joint? Oh, here it is. Little side quest. Now, I don't want to pump them up too much. Oh my gosh. All right, number 2. It's funny, like Michaela always jokes saying, I'm the least handy person on this planet. Think of a handyman, think of a tradie. I'm the opposite, the complete opposite. Which is fun. I'm not David Tradie, so it's all good. Woo! There you go, you're welcome. You're welcome, Dal. See that? Just did a little ride off. Now I'm gonna go back and get the camera. This is gonna be a bit of a weird session. I hope I can string together a half decent video, honestly.